go. Making sure, yep, that's good. Those lines are good. Audio feed to the, yep, okay. It's been a while since I fired up the streaming rig and I figured I should check everything first. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, so it's been a little while since the last stream, which has sort of been erased from history, or at least from Twitch, because of how chaotic it was. So normally on this stream, what I try and do is I kind of work on ScummVM, which is a very popular or beloved retro engine for old games, and specifically Macromedia Director support. Macromedia Director being kind of the end-all multimedia toolkit used all throughout the 90s and the early 2000s and such. So yeah, basically the aim is to get all of the games that were ever made written in Macromedia Director, which is about it's tens of thousands at last count, getting them all working in ScummVM, which means that they can be preserved for the future. Yeah, last stream we kind of tried doing a bit of a disastrous wheel stream. I may have kind of overestimated how ready ScummVM was at this point. Thought, oh, it'll be fine. We'll just pick like a whole bunch of random games and try them out. And I think maybe 1 out of the 7 that we tried worked. So, gonna kind of put wraps on that until we can improve compatibility a little bit. So, in the meantime, I've just kind of been looking into kind of, shall we say, like big and games which are kind of like notorious and also maybe push the limits a little bit of the engine, like try and use every single feature there is. And yeah, so on the wheel stream last time, we ran into DEVO Presents Adventures of the Smart Patrol, which is a first-person adventure game that was designed by 2 of the members of the band DEVO. I believe it was I have their names here. It was... Sorry, Mark Mothersberg and Jerry Casale were involved. Very deeply involved, apparently, with the design, which is quite obvious. And so, full disclosure, I am not really... I don't know that much about the band DEVO, or at least I didn't until I did a bit of research. I mean, I know that they had, they're a new wave band. They're a new wave band from the 80s, and they have several singles such as Whip It, Mongoloid, and Whip It. Yeah, those were the ones. So initially I kind of fired this game up not knowing what to expect, and it is a lot. There's just so much going on, like straight out the gate. So I think that we'll just to kind of like refresher to introduce people to Smart Patrol if you have not seen it already. I'm just going to fire up the game here. So this is running in ScummVM. I was trying to kind of get it working enough to complete to the very end. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's still very glitchy for reasons which will be disclosed very, very soon. So let's just start up Smart Patrol. Let's see how it eases you into the world of that DEVO have lovingly created. So we'll just fire the game window over here. Yeah. Hopefully there should be no camera issues. There were a lot of camera issues last time too. So fingers crossed. Streaming. Yep. It is likely to be unstable. Yes, it is very likely to be unstable, but that's okay. That's how we like it here. Let's kick things off. So this game has some pretty intense loading times. So just, here we go. Also quite a bit of FNB. Watch out for Turkey Monkey. So, I'm assuming that, like me, you're not very familiar with the DEVO universe, so let me just put yourself in the shoes of a kid who, you know, it's Christmas time, they're unwrapping their gifts, they're a big DEVO fan, but, you know, they just have, like, a lot of the albums, they don't know much about the rest of the stuff, and they unwrap this. This is their one computer game that is going to last them for several months. And, oh, here we go.
Greetings! Welcome to Spudland. I'm Boogie Boy, and this is your Spud Finder. The 5 small color-coded buttons get you the matching members of the Smart Patrol. They're in their cocoon siesta states right now, so they're not gonna pick up. I guess you wouldn't know that. I'll tell you though, these Spuds are about to have a devolved day when they wake up. It's a stinky, ugly story, and it starts with turkey and ends with monkey, and that stands for... I think I've said too much. It's better if you pins figure it out. Anyway, the Smart Patrol are gonna need your help. If you think your tater's big enough to fill a Smart Patroller's sack, now that you have this Spudmobile and your very own Spud gun, a Digicash card worth 500 tubers, plus a snappy Smart Patrol brain cap. If you pin out, just click my button and I'll tell you something. Otherwise, I'll see you around, you evil clown. But not really. Ta-da-tee-ta-ta!
And that's it. That's the opening to the game. And it's just, all right. So a little bit, let's kind of wind things back. So one thing that I didn't kind of know until I started researching into this is that DEVO as a band has a lot of lore. Like, a lot of lore. They've been going at it since the late 70s. And basically every single music, well, not sure if it's every single music video, but a lot of them all take place in this kind of fictional version of Earth called Spudland. So yeah, the reason why it's all kind of like Spud everything and Spud iconography is because the Spud kind of plays a sort of, it plays like a large role in the kind of the DEVO lore. And I'll just switch back to desktop mode temporarily. So like, you can kind of see it from, so like if you look at the cover of Oh No It's DEVO, you can see that all the band members are here represented as kind of collars stuck on the humble potato. And I believe that that Mark from the band has kind of gone on the record as saying that the reason why they're kind of so obsessed with the Spud is because it's kind of, you know, it's like the humble vegetable. It's a humble vegetable. It keeps everyone alive. It conducts electricity. It's very kind of basic, down to the roots type thing. But and yeah, apparently DEVO fans do call each other Spuds. So yeah, so initially when I kind of came to the game, I was like, hang on, this is all Smart Patrol. Why don't they call it, like, why is there all these potato references? I just don't understand. No, the potato plays like a very large part of the lore. Also plays a large part of the lore. We just got a communications message from Boogie Boy. And initially, again, like someone who has never kind of like come into contact with the deeper kind of DEVO story would be going like, what just happened? Is this just like, am I in a nightmare? Is this hell? Are we living in hell at the moment? But no, Boogie Boy is actually a beloved character. He has been part of the band, or rather like part of the lore for a long time. Yeah, so it is basically a creepy mask of a child, and the character of Boogie Boy, spelt with a J, is meant to represent, how do they describe it? Something like the kind of infantile spirit of devolution. Here we go. Official Boogie Boy mask now can assume the role of the infantile spirit of DEVO as you spread the truth about devolution. Yeah, so a large kind of part of the, I guess, content of DEVO songs and lyrics, etc., are all talking about I guess, devolution, which is the idea that over time, human society is kind of simplifying down to the point of kind of, reverse evolution, as you were. And yeah, so Boogie Boy appears in like a lot of different, a lot of different videos from the band and quite a few times on stage. So this is just something that you're expected to know. Like, can't stress this enough. Random music fan is like, oh, DEVO made an adventure game. This will be interesting. No, you're given no context on all this. You're just expected to have like watched every single short film and music video that DEVO have made in their entire career, and that will give you the context you need. The other thing that that was brought up is Turkey Monkey. As far as I can tell, Turkey Monkey was originally just like a piece of collage art that they had. Like it says here, an early DEVO visual created by combining a photo of a space-traveling monkey with imagery from packaging of turkey lacing pins. So this particular kind of collage image appears in like a few different DEVO videos and other pieces of media. And I'm guessing that like for the purposes of this game, they decided to flesh a Turkey Monkey out into a full-grown character, or rather, Turkey Monkey is meant to be the villain of the game. Still not entirely kind of sure as to why that is. And so here comes the other thing. So you may have noticed that like throughout that entire exchange, you're not given any goals. You're just told that the Smart Patrol need help and that Turkey Monkey may be involved. So I guess like from that you're given them, so we'll head back into the game. So we'll just see what options we've got. So you start off in this car, you start off in the Spudmobile, you get to pick between a whole bunch of locations, and these locations, again, also play into the DEVO lore. So there's Big Media, which is a fake, large media conglomerate that's taking over everything. Club DEVO, which appears a lot in the films and the literature. General Boy's house, apparently General Boy, I think, is the father of Boogie Boy. Again, things that you're just expected to know. Golden Oasis Retirement Home. No idea. I think one of the other characters is in there. Lifeforms Unlimited. I believe this is just something that the game tells you about later on. Can't remember off the top of my head what it is. Mr. Ploppy's Donuts. I think Mr. Ploppy is a DEVO lore character. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to look it up. Rod Rooter is definitely a DEVO lore character. Rod Rooter is, I believe, a fictional music executive that wants to kind of, I guess, force DEVO, or at least, the simulacrum of DEVO that lives in the DEVO music videos, or Spudland or whatever, to sell out and basically just be boring. And there we go. That's it. That's the big list of locations. So a hell of a lot of places to go. Yeah, so as we're going along, I'm just going to kind of like write down on my notepad here all the different glitches that are happening with the game, because there's like a lot of problems with the emulation of this, which we will go into as soon as we just move to a different location. So I'm just going to... So yeah, an initial example of like a glitch here is you can see that there's like this big green box. That's a text box, which is meant to tell you how much money you have. For whatever... yeah, in this case, the text box is just too big, so I'm just going to quickly write that down. Money, text box, too big. Okay. So, and this is our inventory. There's basically an options button, the Spud Finder, which we saw before, tuber card, which is basically your money. You get a gun, which allows you to fire nets at people, and then a bunch of other inventory items, which then kind of fall into these slots here, which we don't have. So we'll start off... with this particular car, you have to pay every time you want to go somewhere. So you start off with $600, you go down to $580. So you spend $20 to kind of go anywhere. Now, initially, if you're an adventure game planner and you see this, you'd think of red flags like, okay, this game has got unwinnable situations. Like, if you want to, you can take the cash card out and swipe it all of the times and then basically just run out of money on this first screen. So you can kill yourself effectively on the first screen. So yeah, that's a thing. That's something you got to look forward to. Hey Mooware. Sorry, I should keep one eye on the chat rather than keeping an eye on Smart Patrol. Okay, so let us go to Smart Patrol headquarters. Because they said the Smart Patrol is cool, right? It's cool and fun and you want to be part of it. So, okay, that's another glitch. So the cutscene should transition to something else, but they don't. You have to manually override it. Cutscene on Smart Patrol, transition broken. Car. Yep. So hit escape.
Smart Patrol headquarters. Hour 1. Enjoy.
Another red flag as an adventure gameplay. So you go to your first location and you realize, oh crap, we are timed. Yes. This game will basically, if you stay too long in the same spot, it'll tell you that you have 15 seconds to pick a new location because you've run out of time. And yeah, the game basically plays over 12 hours, or 12 in-game hours. So let's go into the Smart Patrol headquarters. So initially, you go to this first screen and it's please type in password. You're given. You can phone up Boogie Boy on the Spud Finder, and he'll give you a hint that it rhymes with Pud, which you're meant to realize because you're, you know, such a big Devo fan that it is Spud. Yeah. And here we are. So we're in like the first location of the game. I will say that, yeah, in ScummVM, the navigation is a lot more forgiving than it is in Windows 3.1. Like, in Windows 3.1, the mouse cursor movement is just very laggy and weird. Now, this game kind of... it commits the cardinal sin of sometimes... yeah, like, for instance, the navigation is a bit off. So you can see here, like, if I turn left... and then left again. Those look like 90-degree turns, and then there's something on the wall, so I can turn towards the wall and look at that. So that makes sense, right? But as soon as I kind of walk down to this this ramp, I'm rotated to see the door, and I can't turn right, but I can turn left. I can turn left again because they didn't want to render whatever's on the left-hand side of the screen. So that is a little bit irritating. We'll just quickly go up here. Okay. So here they are. Here's the famous Smart Patrol. Sorry. I'll just rub out this visual glitch here by just moving the mouse up and down. And yeah, first thing you can do is you can wake them up. Now, worth mentioning, the Smart Patrol are not actually the band DEVO. I think they're meant to be stand-ins for the characters of the band DEVO, but...
Duty now, Spud. Thanks. My pod must have malfunctioned. It's a master and its gang to the other patrollers' pods. We might have been doing Rip Van Winkles. You can't trust progress.
Duty now, Jamie. It's brainwasher time. But first, are we going to download Beautiful World onto the big media net?
Yeah, I need you to stay here and help me. We'll dump it right on the Rod Rooter's personal financial service.
So you can see the animation is a bit
It's a beautiful world.
it's a little bit cooked.
Back to Spudland and the tyranny of bilateral form.
Not yet today. Speaking of forms, the CCS timer pinned out, so you better hurry if you want to catch up with Dr. Birthfood before he leaves Life Forms Unlimited.
That's interesting, but the CCS timer's pinned out. You'll be late getting Boogie Boy.
What? No, I didn't want to go with you. Oh, oops. Yeah, so it's not clear, but let's say none of this is clear. Yeah, so I forgot, sorry. If you click on the the Smart Patrol member, you sometimes get to talk to them, and sometimes you get dragged to somewhere else against your will. This is one of those times. So I've clicked the person that's going to
General
visit
Boy's house.
General Boy.
Hour 2. Enjoy.
As you may know, it's a point-and-click society, but my son's work is the proper antidote.
That's it, Boogie. You've got it down now. You look just like Cruz.
Do you think the girls will go for...
Sorry, okay. I feel I owe an explanation as to why kind of the animation in this game is a bit strange. So Inkscape, the company that made this, they're kind of known as like real kind of really pushing the limits of the director space. Like, you know, some of the other games that they made, like Freak Show and Bad Day on the Midway, they're kind of renowned as like some of the platforms best. And part of what they did...
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 3. Thank you.
Can I pull... Okay. Alright, so I made a mistake there, which was basically
hour
to
3.
remain...
Enjoy.
To not touch anything. If you just stand around and do nothing... Oh my god. No, I don't want this, but find out. I want the options menu. Hoping the options menu pauses. Sorry. If you stand around for like too long in the same spot, you get told that you have 15 seconds to move, or else you get stuck. So that's what happened there. I didn't interact with Boogie Boy in time, and so we are now outside his house again. What I was going to say, Inkscape, the company that made this, they basically made an entirely different game engine inside Macromedia Director. Like, they took... I mean, like, to put things in perspective, like, Director gives you a whole bunch of... oh my god, the audio's... Sorry about the audio. I just realized now I had it turned up for Boogie Boy, and it must have been, like, just blaring. Sorry. So, Inkscape... What they did, right... With Director, normally, you have, like, animation tools. You have a storyboard system. You have, I guess, like, the ability to, like, flick between individual frames of the movie and use them as rooms or script them up like that. Apparently, the engineers at Inkscape, they did not like those limitations. Or they were sick of them. So what they did instead was they hollowed out Director and made an entirely different engine under the hood with thousands upon thousands of scripts. So, yeah. So, like, for instance, here's, like, a fraction of the cast list. I'll switch to just desktop mode so you can see things in the terminal better. Yeah, there is just... So part of the reason why kind of the loading time is so long when we turn the game on or when you switch scenes is because they opted for this weird pattern of having like all of the assets stored in the one file. And that file is generally like 50 to 60 megabytes. This is for like 1995 computers which have like 32 megabytes is a maximum, like is a luxury. That's like the highest of high-end computers would have 32 meg. So it is wholly relying on, I guess, Director's garbage collection system, which is to basically say like it's hoping that when you load a picture or whatever in or a scene in, that Director will do the spade work and kind of keep things clean or make sure that there's enough memory to kind of move about and do things. And this isn't always true because when we tried it the last time in Windows, it crashed. It crashed real bad. So yeah, there's like a lot of scripts and also like a whole bunch of stuff which you can tell is just like documentation for the engine that they wrote. So amongst other things, right, like the movement system is all based on like a custom C module that they have, and that's basically you pass it in like a big kind of map or tree of, you know, spaces, collections, views, nodes, etc. And that tells you kind of how to kind of navigate from room to room. And then on top of that, we have all of these scripts, which are basically designed to, like, for the best part, it basically like it goes into director, makes everything on manual override, and then it just kind of moves around every single sprite by hand, and then changes the sprites by hand, and then, you know, changes the videos by hand, like does everything by hand, which is kind of clever in a sort of crazy sort of way, because I mean, I can't stress how impossible this must have been to debug at the time, because you get printf in the equivalent of printf in debugger, but you don't get any kind of way of interrupting flow or diagnosing stuff apart from printing. And you can see here that there are game scripts for like every hour of the game. There is every hour of the game and every location of the game, as well as, I guess, classes for kind of running the animation system, for running like Boogie Boy calling on the phone, for dealing with kind of, I guess, stuff in the Spudmobile. Like every single one of these things has a script. And like these scripts are not chained together in a nice way. They are chained together in a frightening, terrifying way. Like, to put things in perspective, initially when I was like running the game, like I spent like a full week trying to figure out why I couldn't leave the car. Like initially, because yeah, like initially, right, we instead of being, hang on, I'll show you. So like, return to game. Yeah, so we can't go back in the car, but that's okay. Effectively, like you're in the car, but what was going on? Right. Hang on. Here we go. I'll get back in the car.
15 seconds to exit.
Yes, I know. I know.
Thank you.
So I've already wasted 3 hours, but that's fine. So you see here, like I'm in the car now, and what you're meant to be able to do is you're able to click the windshield to indicate that you want to get out. However, there's a big chain of scripts which makes sure that you've heard the voice tell you what hour it is. And what was going on was that the movie was starting, it was trying to play the sound clip for what hour it was, and then it wasn't able to. Basically, we had a bug which meant if you tried to save a number, you know, save a variable with like, I don't know, the short version is there's like a counter with the number 4 in it, and part of this weird state machine wanted to save it over with number -4. But there was a bug which meant that for the purposes of equality, -4 and 4 equaled the same thing, which meant it couldn't play the sound, which meant you couldn't be told what hour it was, and you weren't allowed to leave the car. And that was basically not very much fun. So I'll now try and leave the car, and it'll tell me that I've wasted another hour.
Hour 4. Enjoy.
Okay. So I'll try and play the game how it's meant to be played. So can I actually go in the house? Yes, I can go into...
Salutations. March right in, young spud.
Okay then. I would like to, but that appears to be a hotspot which is not working. Okay, so I'll add that to the bug list. Can't walk into General Boy's house. Yeah, so... these kind of like long chains of scripts have a lot of problems in this game. And I'm assuming this is just another part of that, like presumably it'd be similar, like it's expecting some bit of the state machine to be flipped from hearing the end of that bit of dialogue, and it would turn on the hotspot for this door, and that isn't happening. So looks like we can't really do much here. So I want to go to the car. I just realized, okay, we're looking down. So initially I thought this was some kind of weird archway, but no, we are looking down into the weird kind of sludge settling tank from above, which you can then see from here. No, I want to go to the car. Okay.
You have 15
Oh, there we go.
seconds
You have to,
to exit to
if you
your
click the
EV.
car itself.
Remain in place for hour 5. Thank you.
Okay, let's leave. Let's go to... let's go back to Smart Patrol Headquarters.
Smart Patrol Headquarters is not available at this time. Please check your quotes.
Nope, you gotta swipe the card before you can go back to Smart Patrol Headquarters. Okay. Oh, I should be switching to...
Smart Patrol Headquarters. Hour 5. Enjoy.
Okay. So we're back to where we were. I should be able to leave the car. Yes. Go in. Type in the stupid password. Okay. I would have thought there'd be at least like one Smart Patrol person left. Oh, there's Boogie Boy. Okay, not allowed to pick up the hat.
I am who am, don't I?
Boogie, help me. There's that flying monkey thing you told me about in the tree outside my window. I'm scared.
You got any jelly donuts laying around?
What?
Never mind. Don't move. Be stiff. Ta-da-tee-ta-ta.
Horrifying. Okay, well, I guess that's a clue. That's a clue that, Turkey Monkey is apparently vulnerable to jelly donuts. And that's a lock. Okay, so I believe we're in hour 5. Hour 5, Boogie Boy on Smart, on HQ monitor, causes lockup. Okay. So let's just abandon game. Start again. So yeah, the way that you're kind of meant to play this game is you're meant to, I guess, enjoy the magic world of DEVO, walk around to literally everywhere, try literally everything, and do this many, many times in order to kind of actually piece together what's going on. So just start again.
Welcome to Spudland. I'm Boogie Boy.
Okay, swipe the card.
Smart Patrol Headquarters. Hour 1. Enjoy.
So I've got a walkthrough pulled up here, and it's always like a good sign when the first words in the walkthrough make no sense. So yeah, the first bit of the walkthrough is talking about ossobucomyelitis, which is apparently a wasting disease that we learn about. Yeah. Alright. So let's get out of the car. Apparently what you're meant to do is there's like different endings, of course, because of course there'd be branching pathways. What I believe you're meant to do is you're meant to go into the Smart Patrol headquarters first. Oh. No. Go back. Okay. Yep, enters further monitor. Click all the artwork on the walls. So I think this is another glitch in the game. So you can see here...
Those are some of the only pages left from Boogie Boy's My Struggle. Big media destroyed everything else, but right now I'm busy. Humans.
So this is meant to be kind of like a blown up picture of one of the pages of an actual real book that Mark from the band wrote as Boogie Boy called My Struggle, which is reasonably on the nose. Gonna say it's quite on the nose. And yeah, it's a real book with a couple of 100 pages. I have not read it. You can't make me read it. It is just looks like it's kind of weird collage Zion word salad, and it talks about devolution, as do most of the things by the band. But yes, you can find that there's a PDF on the internet which will have pages from the book in it. So I'm not too fussed. I'm pretty sure that so according to the walkthrough, you have to look at all the pages from the manifesto before you can go any further. Oh, and I should add to the bug list. So book pages don't render. I assume that's because they're outside of the director movie. They're just being stored somewhere else, and we're not loading them properly. Yeah. Okay, that's 3. Oh my god, there's so many. Yep. 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 Wait, did I get that one? And then apparently after you view all the pages, something is meant to happen. How you're meant to know to do this, I don't know. Maybe you're not meant to know. I thought that was it. I thought that was... Okay. Is that what was meant to happen? Where's my walkthrough? What was that meant to happen? Oh, no. Oh. Oh, okay. No, sorry. It says, if you have all 5 DEVO rules, click an open picture to be transported to the gallery. But the... Okay. Oh, I see. All right. So I was thrown off because it says, click all the artwork on the walls. If you have all 5 DEVO rules, click on an open picture to be transported to the gallery. I'm guessing that the pages of the book on the walls are not the rules. But...
The mutual release cone requires 2 or more life forms to function. Thank you.
Okay. So we have the mutual release cone, whatever that is. Oh yeah, better wake him up.
Duty now, Spud. Thanks. My pod must have malfunctioned. It's a master and its gang to the other patrollers' pods. We might have been doing Rip Van Winkles. You can't trust progress. Yeah, I need you to stay here and help me. We'll dump it right on the Rod Rooter's personal financial service.
Okay. So that sounds like a request.
15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 2. Thank you.
What? What did I do? I just wanted to turn. Why am I now being forced to go back to the vehicle? No, I'm gonna stay here. I don't want to go back to the car. I want to help with Rod Rooter's server.
Hour 2. Enjoy.
Click on Max to travel with him to Golden Oasis in hour 2. Oh. Is anyone still here? Okay, no one's in the chairs. We have poorly transformed and cropped. I like that. I like how he's just kind of halfway through the chair. That's what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted.
You have 15
What?
seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 3. Thank you.
I'm almost wondering now if this is also a glitch. Like, is the game really this obtuse? Okay. This is just really confusing. Okay, well the walkthrough says that I was meant to go here in hour 2, and it is now hour 3, so I'm assuming that that advice is no longer correct.
Golden Oasis Retirement Home. Hour 3. Enjoy.
Oh my god, alright. Can I even enter? Okay. Rest cell, set ye free. Yeah, so the glitching here you can see is down to... I think it's down to just the fact that when we do... Yeah, in ScummVM it's kind of not really designed to... We have like dirty rectangles going on, and you can see here that it just leaves a kind of weird snail trail whenever I move over the sprite. So I'm guessing that whatever we're doing there is not kind of sufficient to clean that up. Okay, another tiny person.
It's the human mind or lack of it on this planet that we should fear. What do you mean it's the human mind or lack of it on this planet that we should fear?
I'm just pointing out the obvious. Humans have become a blight upon the planet. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Humans have become a blight upon the planet.
A blight, huh? We were made in God's image.
What?
A blight,
Double?
Huh?
Okay.
We were made in God's image.
Well, sir, God exists and he looks like you, and I'll keep my distance. Well, sir, God exists and he looks like you, and I'll keep my distance.
That's it, pal. That's it, pal. You better not be here when I return.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 4. Thank you.
And again, I did nothing. I just visited I just visited this guy. I think he's a smart patroller. And now I'm kicked out again. This is just a... Yeah, it's just a... It's a strange game. Oh, that's right. I have a... When I was kind of like looking up materials for this, I found a review from 1996 in Entertainment Weekly. And it says, perhaps the project evolved on the way to PC, but Smart Patrol is a major disappointment on all counts, from its backdated visual style to its impenetrable gameplay to its buggy navigational controls. You can't fault DEVO's tech cred. Unlike most rock artists, the band, led by Mark Mothersbaugh and Jerry Casale, was deeply involved in all aspects of the CD-ROM, scripting the story, composing the music, overseeing the graphics. In the end, though, the whole thing seems so pointless that you can't help but get a little cheesed off. Yeah, it's... I have mixed feelings about this, because, I mean, on the whole, like, I'm not against, like, games which have a sort of, you know, a fixed timeline and you have to kind of understand, you know, you have to be in the right place at the right time in order to see a certain thing, but a large part of what kind of makes that work for a bunch of other games is that you have to telegraph, like, where you're meant to be, like, what you're supposed to be doing. And this game doesn't really have that. Like, we've been to a few locations, we hear a few kind of, you know, platitudes about devolution, and so far all I know is that, like, Turkey Monkey likes donuts. I haven't even found Turkey Monkey. Where the hell is Turkey Monkey? Okay. Well, while we're just kind of like wandering around, losing our minds, let's try Lifeforms Unlimited. Why not? Let's just go there. God, this is just impenetrable.
Lifeforms Unlimited. Hour 4. Enjoy.
Okay, so we're at Lifeforms Unlimited, which is... I guess it still has the same similar kind of clown aesthetic to the rest of the game. Oh my god, there's another password. And it's a long password too. Okay, we're not meant to... So I guess that's good. I guess that's kind of progress gating that, you know, you're meant to know that we're not supposed to be at Lifeforms Unlimited yet. Okay. I can take that hint. Alright, so...
15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 5.
So, that's fine. We wasted another hour. What's an hour here, an hour there? You know what? I haven't actually wasted all the time yet, so it'll be interesting to see what happens if ScummVM can actually, like, render the failure state of running out of time. Let's go to... What have we got? So we've been to... We haven't been to Big Media. Let's go to Big Media.
Big Media. Hour 5. Enjoy.
Okay. So leaving the car. So strangely, this is one of the few screens where the text box is fixed and is working as it should. I'm guessing that's because like the movie location for Big Media has the text box initially at the right size, or it doesn't have to resize it. Because yeah, like everything on the screen is dynamically resized based on scripting, so I'm guessing this is fixed because you just didn't have to do that. Okay. Yeah, so here we are in Big Media. And yeah, again with like the weird navigation, you'll notice that like kind of turning left and right, like it looks like you should be able to turn left or right here, but you don't. You just go to the lift. The lift is the only place you can go. Now, maybe this is hinted somewhere else in one of the other cutscenes, but I know that like Rod Reuter is a media executive, so I'm just gonna go root. And here we are. We're in this office. Okay. Ooh, free hat. Do I get it in my inventory? No. No, I don't. Okay. Can I talk to this person? Not interactive. That's okay.
15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place.
Oh, come on. Come on. So I guess this guy's just doesn't want me here? We just kind of meant to guess that based on him tapping his fingers on the desk. Can I call anybody?
Too bad. You just missed our test projection in the DEVO peekaboo hologram. I wish you could have seen it.
Believe me, it takes practice. Time to go face Rob the man.
I hate to think I had anything to do with creating a beast that goes for donut scent.
Okay, another rare hint that Turkey Monkey likes donuts.
Everybody's absolutely crazy. We're atoms. We're not even here. What a face I have. This ain't no mirror. This is sci-fi.
The Spud you are attempting to contact is beyond the range of the Spud Finder. Thank you.
Can I talk to Boogie Boy? Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save the damn game. Because, yeah, I think there's a crash if you try and talk to Boogie Boy again. But it might not be on the screen. It might just be on the other screens. So we'll just save.
The Spud you are attempting to contact is beyond the range of the Spud Finder.
Okay.
Thank you.
Boogie Boy has nothing to say. Okay, that was a bust. How about going to Club DEVO?
Club DEVO. Hour 6. Enjoy.
Yes, Mad Moose. There is a lot of, I guess, very glitchy animation in this game, which is down to the developers, you know, hollowing out the inside of Director and basically just kind of controlling everything manually. I'll be honest, I'm amazed that it works at all. Just from a ScummVM perspective, like this is testing every single edge case I can think of in the Director engine. So yeah, the sprites will occasionally like float around. I mean, judging from the reviews, the sprites were already not very well animated, but they definitely kind of look a bit worse for wear here because we're not emulating certain features like cropping and I guess scaled resizing very well. They seem to be kind of off, so that's something we need to fix. So here we are at Club DEVO, and this looks like another gate situation. So the door is locked. It looked like there was a ticket machine.
Welcome. Read the program carefully. If you would like to purchase a ticket for this evening's events, insert your card and press the corresponding letter for a single performance, or press E for the complete package.
Okay.
Welcome. Read the program carefully.
Yeah,
if you would like to purchase a ticket for this evening's events, insert your card and press the corresponding letter for a single performance, or press E for the complete package.
I'm just gonna get the complete package, because, yeah, I've got nothing. I've been kicked out of everywhere else. I may as well just treat myself. So, give me the evening package.
Selection. Enjoy. Your account has been debited 82 bars.
Okay, so now I have a admission ticket. Am I allowed in? Am I allowed in? Oh, it's not the right hour yet. Oh, okay. Can I put the ticket away? Yes, I can. Okay. So I think there is something else we can do. We can sneak around the side. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I did see a lot of errors just kind of crop up in the console then. So I think we were meant to see a cutscene there, but we didn't.
For hour 7. Thank you.
Hour 7, okay. Wait. We should have been able to go in. I had my ticket. Okay. No
Enjoy.
No excuses now. I have my ticket to see Boogie Boy, I think, is dancing. Oh no. Okay. So gonna let you peek behind the curtain. So you can see every time I try and use the ticket, it's trying to call a handler which doesn't exist. Which generally means there is a problem in lingo. Like... Let's quickly see if we can trigger it. No, we can't, because it's in emittend? Emittend. Okay, sorry. So I'm just adding a breakpoint to the function that the log said was not working. And we'll try swiping the ticket. Okay, so... Forgive me, I'm just going to look at the terminal on the other side. Delete 1. So it said that it could, yeah, the error message said that it called to undefined handler delete 1. And this script is in... I'll switch to desktop. Yeah, okay, so this particular script is in number 1000, what's right? 10,034. So yeah, okay, so there's that. Now delete at. Is that what it was called? Yeah, it was called, oh, delete 1. But it's not there. Oh, okay, so it might actually be on the... Okay, so I just checked the shared script and there's no delete 1, but it might be in the movie file one. Which movie are we in? Oh, Club DEVO. Okay, yep. So let's... I'm just dumping all the scripts. Using project arrays. I think it's in SP data. dir files cd. Yeah. Oh. And back to Unix. Ha. Okay. So, yeah. This is kind of a head scratcher. So there should be a function called delete one, but that doesn't appear to be in the shared scripts or the room scripts. And the tricky part is it's hard to tell whether or not this is actually like a legitimate problem. Which is to say, like, is this something that's originally in the DEVO game that director just kind of papers over? Like, wait, no. No. Is this meant to be a... This might actually be a built-in. Is this a built-in? Just gonna... just pulling up... Yeah, let me just pull up the 1995 textbook, which explains all of the language, the lingo dictionary for director. Delete one. No, it is not part of the... But get pause, I'm pretty sure is. Yeah, there's get one, and there's get pause. And there's delete prop, and there's delete at, and there's delete. What's delete one? What's this into? Okay. And I mean, like, look, see, like, this uses delete prop. I can understand that, but delete one is, like, is nowhere. Which... yeah, so... And, like, this isn't the only example of kind of bits in the lingo script which have just been broken, but because of, I don't know, luck or whatever, they've failed in the open position, which basically means they still work. Like, I'm pretty sure that it's just having a bad time because it's trying to find delete one, and in production mode, it just skips over and doesn't do that, or doesn't try and call that. Which is frustrating. I mean, yeah, I'll just do like one last quick check. Delete one. No. Delete one is a built-in. It is an undocumented built-in. Or maybe it's a... It could be a legacy built-in. But look, it's there in the... It's in the player. The player has it. Why... At least I think. Yeah. So, okay. I'll add that to the bug list. Ticket machine on door relies on secret, undocumented lingo built-in delete one. Huh. All right. Anyway, so we can't get into Club DEVO. That problem doesn't look like it'd be too hard to fix. Like, we might be able to fix that and then be able to see like what's going on inside the club. But for now, we've just wasted our money. Can I at least like sneak in the back? Just gonna check if that error shows up again. Nope, this time I'm not allowed to open the door.
15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 8. Thank you.
Fine, okay. I'm going in the car. Mr. Ploppy's Donuts. Why not? We're gonna need some donuts, so that seems, you know, that's following the one goal we have. Like, the one goal we have so far is we need to stop Turkey Monkey, and we know from a clue
Mr. Ploppy's Donuts. Hour 8. Enjoy.
that Turkey Monkey has a weakness for donuts, so... And we can't go in. Alright, that's another hotspot bug. Can I even turn around? No, I cannot. I can open the inventory, but that doesn't amount to much. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that what'll be going on here... yeah, if it's anything like the last one where this happened, there's like a state machine that is waiting for a piece of input that it is just never going to get. Oh, yeah. Ooh, it's not even getting into M loop and frame. Yep, so inside the loop. Okay. Oh no, it's M loop and view. I got that messed up. As you can see, these scripts are huge, and there's like a whole bunch of stuff going on in them. 1082. Lucky we have the decompiled scripts, which we can then kind of crib for clues as to what's actually going on. Our ancestor. Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay, so... from kind of probing around it before, like basically the main loop is M loop, and then there's this kind of stack of nested calls that are all called M loop in view, which just checks the state machine for like the current screen that you're in. And every screen has got one of these. So, and you can see here, it's basically just checking like I stage, which I think is the current state machine index. My guess is that we are currently in between numbers, or rather, we're at a number and it's not going up any higher, and we can't progress. So I'll just print all of the variables. Okay, so I stage is at 0, so we haven't even kind of... So, and yeah, these state machines are kind of, they're not consistent. None of them are consistent. So what you can, however, take into account is that this, what do you call it? Most of these variables are just, or at least the ones that are kind of properties on the object that we're currently messing around with, they're encapsulated into here. So iStage can only be changed from inside see our ancestor. So actually, that might make perfect sense, right? To hear me out. Okay. Our ancestor, this is, I'm pretty sure, the loop thing which tells, I was talking about earlier, where every time you drive to a new place, it has to tell you what hour it is before it'll let you leave the car. So I'm pretty sure this is that. So the fact that this is 0 isn't that bad. It should be just delegating to the loop and view inside. So we'll continue on. So we are now at 1081. Yep. Okay. So yeah, so you can see there's like many different nested loop and views in here. How many iActive locins have we got? We've got none. Okay, so that's blank, which may or may not be what we want. And yeah, that's like the hour warning, the hour update, the broadcast, request permission. The problem is that sometimes the trail goes cold, as in this case, we clicked on the door to Mr. Ploppy's Donuts, and that should have set some state machine into motion, but it didn't, and it's not really clear as to like what part of all this would have set that off. But now we know, so we can go back. Oh wait. Come on.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 9. Thank you.
All right, I waited too long. I've got this. Okay, so there's that at least.
Hey, somebody stop those guys. You got your spud gun? Shoot the guy with the camera.
The spud you are attempting to contact is beyond the range of the spud finder. Thank you.
Please, leave us alone now. We need some time to think.
Watch out for Turkey Monkey. Watch out for Sung Wayne Penn. And don't let the General come home and catch you spying.
Okay.
I wonder.
The spud you are attempting to contact is beyond the range.
Okay, so it sounds like people are being attacked, but God only knows where. There's literally no indication where they're being attacked. They don't say where they're being attacked. They don't say where you're meant to go. Got nothing. Okay, running out of places to go. Let's go to Rodriguez Estate.
Rodriguez Estate. Hour 9. Enjoy.
Can I leave the car? Ah, here we go. Here's Turkey Monkey. Oh. Okay.
Golden Oasis Retirement Home. Hour 10. Enjoy.
Okay, another piece of just kind of completely mysterious. I mean, I shot Turkey Monkey, and then now I'm here. I don't know why I'm here. Can I talk to you, lady?
You are either real brave or real stupid. Just go on through if you want to see your friends.
I don't want to be near you if that pilgrim comes back.
Okay. Let's just... Okay, this looks like another smart patrol scene, which we should be able to see, except it's all glitched out.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV, or remain in place
Come on.
until hour 11. Thank you.
What is this? What is this? You know what? I don't care. I want to stay here for hour 11.
Hour 11. Enjoy.
Except I've now been transported outside. Okay. Front desk lady's gone.
Now give me that stupid hat. Keep your head in the pillow and your big porgy pig butt in the air. Now give me that stupid hat. Keep your head in the pillow and your big porgy pig butt in the air. There. That's better. Oh, such a white chicken skin.
What?
There. That's better. Brother, assistance.
And the game crashed. Okay, where did that go wrong? Well, I think we all know where this went wrong. Just, yeah. We're still no... Oh, and we're so close to, like, running out of time, too. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay. Okay. So it's again 1082. Yeah, okay. 1082 is the script which checks to see if oh, whatever it is. Come back. Is the script which checks to see if the hour has changed. But there should be an interior one, which is the location ancestor. And is there another one? There is. Okay, right. I think this is the script that we care about. It's 1339. Did I get that right? Yeah, okay. So I gotta dump that script to see what it is. Actually, is it GB? I'm kind of guessing. OA. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we got all of that, and it was 1339. Okay, so this script here. Well, hopefully it should be short. Okay, so M loop in view. Checking to see if P weight is greater than 0, and if it is, then it just counts down. already I have an uneasy feeling about this because yeah, so it's okay, so it's literally counting the number of frames. Okay. So it's doing all that. It's playing the sound. It's setting the action to 0. Opening the door. Oh yeah, what's P weight? What value is that? It's 0, of course it's 0. Why wouldn't it be? Why would it be something other than 0? P weight is 0. Okay, so it should have called this at least once. And that's in a different controller, is it? Yeah, it would be. Okay. Set on a nav queue to that. Mad Moose, I have a lot of questions about this game. The nationality of the lady we just saw, I guess, plays into that. I mean, doesn't... I'd say compared to some of the other mysteries of this game, like, knowing the answer to that particular one wouldn't make me any happier. Like, it would just kind of... I'm just assuming that they're doing it because, you know... fun and zany character with an accent. Because, you know, it's the 90s and that's the level of humor that we're going for. Well, not even the 90s, it's like the mid-80s that has been dragged kicking and screaming into FMV of the 90s. Okay, so this here is an example of like a state machine which is just cooked. So let's just write this down as a problem. So hour 11. And yeah, it'll be the same as the Boogie Boy one that we saw on the monitor. Okay, so we're stuck. Can't leave the scene. So that stinks. I guess we'll just have to go back to where we started. Or go back to the last save we had. Alright, I figure that like with the way things are panning out, we're going to skip ahead. We're going to try and kind of keep going until we run out of time in the game. Then we're going to go back and try and fix the ticket machine bug, because I'm pretty sure that the ticket machine bug, we just got to add that delete one method. And we're okay, come on.
Greetings! Welcome to Spud.
Okay. Now. Oh yeah, I hope load games work. One way to find out.
Big Media. Hour 5. Enjoy.
Oh cool, it does work. See, that's nice. I'll just quickly get thrown out here. So I think if you nick this hat, you should be able to just go bribe you? No. You know what? Get in the net.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 6. Thank you.
So yeah, another kind of quirk of this game is you have a gun which fires nets, and pretty much, with the exception of shooting Turkey Monkey, if you fire the net at someone, you basically just get locked out of the location for a while. So like if I try and leave the car now and go into big media, it'll tell me that I'm banned. Oh no. Lets me in. Oh, no, I'm banned. I can't type anything. Thanks, illusion of choice.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 7. Thank you.
Okay, back to the car. While we're thinking of things to do, let's quickly head back to Smart Patrol. I want to try the computers there. I think that'll make the game kind of collapse, but only one way to find out.
Smart Patrol headquarters. Hour 7. Enjoy.
Yes, you can also get locked out of here by shooting the Smart Patrol members.
So now, if someone threatens to punch you out, try this. So now, if someone threatens to punch you out, try this. Look, I don't want any trouble. Can't we work this out? Look, I don't want any trouble.
Okay.
Can't we work this out?
Amazing. 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 Amazing.
Is it?
Amazing.
I don't wanna.
Amazing.
It's not amazing. It's something very wrong is happening. Okay. Which hour are we in? It was like hour 7 or something. So I'm guessing what, like, the reason why we're hearing, like, it looked like the animation was kind of playing the frames properly. If, you know, a bit jerky and sporadic. But the audio kind of, like, playing twice strikes me as a... yeah. Strikes me as a scripting problem. Okay. I think we might have soft-locked again.
Amazing.
Unless I can...
Amazing. Amazing.
No.
Amazing. Amazing.
Mad Moose, it is difficult to tell what's broken and what's just weird. In this particular case, yeah, it's it's a little too glitchy. A little too glitchy to be like an intentional addition from DEVO. Yeah, okay. Note to self, don't go into Smart Patrol headquarters in hour 7. That's a problem. I guess the way you're meant to play this game is with a notepad, and then just, you know, have your locations, I don't know, maybe like have the hours along the top and then the locations down the side, and then just kind of keep a note as to like what happens at every location at each time, and then from that go backwards and figure out, okay, I need to see this, or I need to do X event. Anyway, this is not helping with our stream goal of run out of time.
Hour 1. Enjoy.
Okay. Let's load the save game. No, I would not like to save this game.
Big Media. Hour 5. Enjoy.
Okay, well, we know that we're not welcome here, so let's go to Rod Rooter, because I don't think Turkey Monkey will show up by now. That happens like much later on.
Rod Rooter's estate. Hour 6. Enjoy.
Okay, so we get to leave the car. No Turkey Monkey.
Move away from the property, now!
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV, or remain in place for hour 7. Thank you.
Well, that's a bust. General Boy?
General Boy's house. Hour 7. Enjoy.
Salutations. March right in, young spud.
Okay. So this is another case where there's actually like some quite useful error messages in the background. So I anticipate that this will be a relatively easy problem to fix. Not quite as easy as fixing the ticket machine being broken, but anyway.
15 seconds to exit to your EV, or remain in place for hour 8. Thank you.
So let's get in the car, swipe the card. That requires a password, which I don't have. I'm going to try Big Media again. Because when I was messing around, I was able to get up into the top floor of Big Media.
Big Media. Hour 8. Enjoy.
But that was definitely earlier than hour 8. Oh, that's right. I shot someone, didn't I? I shot someone, so I can't come in.
Seconds to exit to your EV, or remain in place
Fine.
for hour 9. Thank you.
Let's go to the retirement village, because at least that area isn't glitched. Well, it's a bit glitched.
Golden Oasis Retirement Home. Hour 9. Enjoy.
Okay, lady isn't there. Desk is empty. Yeah. No.
You tell them, mighty Reverend Gassel. I can't wait to beat your ass tonight.
Oh, it's you again.
Them, mighty Reverend Gassel. I can't wait to beat your
I'm gonna
ass
save here. Can I save here?
15 seconds to exit to your EV.
No, it took too long.
Or remain in place for hour 10. Thank you.
That's fine. I want to see if I can see Turkey Monkey again. Where's Turkey Monkey?
Rod Reuter's estate. Hour 10. Enjoy.
Here we go. Now, I'm pretty sure if I do nothing, I get slimed.
Golden Oasis Retirement Home. Hour 11. Enjoy.
Oh, great.
Welcome to Golden Oasis. You have managed to get stage number 1 of osteobucomyelitis. Please click on your TV monitor for instructions.
Okay.
Welcome to Universal Health Systems Automated Patient Care. If you wish to purchase symptom control pills for your stage 1 affliction, click now.
Yes.
Welcome to Universal Health Systems Automated Patient Care. Although there is no remedy for stage 3 of your affliction at this time, research in the field has been very promising. In the meantime, relax and enjoy the following presentation. You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 12. Thank you.
What? Okay. I'm writing that down as a question mark, because that seems like they promised a presentation. I was not expecting to be just punted to my EV. Okay. Retirement village. Getting slimed.
Hour 12.
TV doesn't
Enjoy.
work. Who are you?
May the Lord
Okay.
Congratulations. You have completed all 12 hours in Spudland. Now, watch your screen for information about the next exciting congratulations.
Sweet. Did we win? Was that it? So, again, kid. You're a kid on Christmas morning. You're unwrapping your presents. Your folks know you just love DEVO. DEVO's your favorite band, and good lord, they've put out a computer game. Like, it seems like a match made in heaven. And then you get this. God, the audio in this game is just... oh. It's rough. See, look, there's actual DEVO tunes in here that we didn't find any of them. They were all too well hidden. And yeah, a lot of money and people, like, a lot of resources went into making this particular game. And quite honestly, like, at the end of it, the main reaction that I have to all of this is just like, how did they think this was going to be successful? Like, who is this for? This is just for, like, we waited until production was over. Oh, right. That was the joke about herding turkey monkeys. Yeah, but, like, when you think of, like, a game which has, like, mass market appeal, this is targeting, like, literally, like, just people who watch DEVO music videos and know everything about DEVO music videos, which, okay, there's, like, a market for, like, a game which is tailored specifically to that. Like, I know that, you know, there's been, like, a few kind of, I'm thinking, like, the Monty Python the Holy Grail game. Like, you know, you don't buy that unless you're already, like, a crazy big fan of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. But the difference there is that, like, I want to say that, you know, Monty Python the Holy Grail is fairly accessible experience. Like, you know, you could buy the movie on home video by that stage, and there's, like, it has a cult following, and, like, people can quote the words by heart. And I'm sure that DEVO kind of has a similar cult following, but it just doesn't seem that big. Like, like, by this stage of their career, like, they were, you know, the album sales were kind of going down a bit, and, like, I don't understand how a CD-ROM adventure game specifically about DEVO is meant to, I guess, kind of, like, either expand the audience for DEVO stuff or expand the audience for CD games. Like, it doesn't do either. It just, it's a weird kind of, it's a weird cul-de-sac of a game, is how I would put it. And Mad Moose, yeah, very apt. This game doesn't whip it good. And, you know, even taking into account that this is a very glitchy version of the game that we are playing here, this is not how it was originally meant to be played. But, and yeah, and we finish here on what looks to be like an infinite loop. VT. Oh, sugar. Yep. So you can see here, we've hit a recursion problem. We are now 359,000 entries deep into... Okay. So yes, this game has a few, you know, a few flaws as well as bugs. Flaws are separate from bugs. So here's, like, the little list of kind of, like, stuff that I wrote that was very clearly broken. You know what? I reckon that this infinite recursion thing, I fixed a previous bug like this before. It's not that hard. So let's sort this out while we still have the game kind of up in kind of, like, crashed infinite loop recursion mode. Fix that. And then we'll go and have a look at trying fixing the ticket machine so we can see DEVO and Club DEVO. And the rest of these we'll pick out one by one. So okay, so start off, it is in script module 51, which would be basically like, yeah, low numbers in this game indicate that they are part of the local director file, which would be nt.dir. Have I dumped the script for that? Yes, I have. And it is 51. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, 65. So it's trying to assign P anim state, and it's having a bad time because, well, we don't have it here, but if we... yeah. It's trying to, but it can't because there's no me object. This was, so this was an issue that we were kind of hitting with another bug that we fixed with this particular game. This function, so this function here is like a me function, which in direct terms, it's similar to kind of like a method on a class. So this whole script 51 is meant to be for this class ntquit, which you can then, you know, construct using the birth method and throw away using this mdispose, or at least this just kind of zeroes it out. The issue that we're having is that somewhere along the line, this got called without the me object. Tell me the vars. Okay, yep. So there's a me, but it's void. And what was at the very end of the... Okay, so script 10059. So yeah, the kind of poison chalice of these script functions is that you don't really have to call them, like the class functions, is that you don't have to call them on a class. You can just call this as a method with whatever nonsense you want in me, and it'll just kind of muddle on the best it can, really. And to be clear, you really shouldn't be doing that, but this game certainly does in a number of places, and I have no idea why. It's strange. Let's open up 10059 because that's the other place. Oh, and 224. So 224 is, oh yeah, it would be, yeah, it'd be calling loop and view. And it would be doing that with get out HHS hit car. This is the irritating part where I can't, oh. So yeah, if this was GDB, I'd be able to like go up the stack and pick a different point. Hang on, no, I can still do that. I was going to say, like, in GDB, normally, like, what you do is like, oh, no, there's trouble, like, all the way up the top. I'm just going to just move to the top of the call stack to where this is and then see what's going on. We can't do that inside ScummVM, but we can use GDB to cheat. So if we... So just put a breakpoint on the step hook. Now I should be able to look at the state. Yep, call stack is massive. And we want call stack frame number 1, I think. Name. Oh, it's SP. Yes, okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to what I really want to do is I want to call this method on this stack frame, but I don't think I gave myself enough rope to do that. To know if you can hear that, there is someone having a drag race. Outside, okay. Oh, yeah. Dang, okay. Just do that. Just pretend. What's on here? Is there a me object? Ret me? No, there is not. Oh, that's because it's the next one up. There is. There's the me object. Okay. How do we... Okay, so... So we throw that in a cast, and then... properties. That's the thing. Come on. Nope, I goofed. I made a mistake. Oh, because it's... Oh, because it's a... Yeah, alright. My mistake. It... forgot to pull it out of the kind of... the scripting wrapper object. Okay, see common view handler. Yeah, and there's properties with two things in it. No, what are you talking about? I can see it here. Don't tell me it doesn't exist. Oh, it's a hash. It's a hash. Which means it's annoying to print from the... Okay, so we can't do that. What's going on? iView internet. Okay. I take back what I said about this being easy to fix. It is looking a bit nightmarish. That's fine. It's on the list. It's not going to get forgotten. Well, at least it will be. And what was the name of our thing? Okay. Ticket machine. That delete one just kind of, that's, yeah. I wonder, is this like a lingo, is this like a director version 2 or something command that they deprecated but then still have around? Like, it's got to be something like that. Like, otherwise how would they know about it? Do I have the... I mean, I have the manual. Oh, but this is just about how to use the on the interactivity manual, I think. Let's delete, delay. Nope, nothing. Director 2. Does Director 2 have anything? Delay, do... No. Ah. Does the official director manual have anything? Lingo... Nah, there's delete at. Which makes, okay, so if I like go, I've just got a test movie up here, but if we go like, delete one, what was the test? Oh, come on. Where was... Oh, it was in the dump CD. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the IO ticket script. How can I forget? Okay. So it looks like it complements the getAt command. This function identifies the value in the position specified by position in the list specified by list. And it is one-based indexing. So I think for our test move, we could go put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in listo, put get at listo 3. Variable used before assigned a value. Oh wait, no, not put. It should be. I think that's how you do it. Set listo to 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. That built. Yep. That plays that. Right parentheses expected. No, this should be a damn comma. Look at that. So I was on the wrong script frame, which is why it took a little while. But like, look, it's a legit delete one is real. I didn't add that. And is it in the documentation? No, it's not. Is it the same as delete at? Yes, it's exactly the same as delete at. That is... I don't know what to say. Like, why would you do something like that? On the bright side, that makes it easy to fix. Oh wait, I'm doing this in the wrong window, aren't I? Go built-ins.cpp. This is, yeah. Okay, so... Fingers crossed this is an easy win. So we'll run Smart Patrol again. And this time we should be able to use our ticket in the ticket machine. Yeah. I know.
Big Media. Hour 5. Enjoy.
Okay. Let's go to Club DEVO. Because I'm pretty sure the first show is at 6. Oh yeah, another bug is that these FMV things should be full screen, but they are not because we don't do scaling properly. Okay. Evening package.
Selection. Enjoy. Your account has been debited 82 bars.
Okay. So, should be able to pay with the ticket now. Oh. What? Did I mess this up? Should be M10, okay. I guess there's no show yet. Oh, hour 7. Oh, right, okay. I'll just look in the door. Can I do that? No, I can't.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 7. Thank you. Hour 7. Enjoy.
Okay, now we should be able to go inside. Give me that ticket. Give me that ticket. Oh, wait. Yes. Come on. What? Ah. So we can see inside the door, but we can't walk in. Oh, that's sad. That's depressing, that is. Okay, well, the good news is that we fixed the ticket machine, so that's so there's that. We've just now got this issue that we can't really enter into buildings. Alright. Well, let's save the game. I think if we, because we should be able to. Yep. We can at least have like a little look at what's going on in this script now. Yep, so it checks, do we have any tickets? Are there any tickets left? Is it at the right position for the show? Do we have... yeah. This is an M attend. Set status, predicate is true. Like, look at all this code. It just kind of, it puts me on edge a little, just kind of thinking how simple it would be to just replicate this scene here with the door that you need to click something on. You don't need all this. This is just so over-engineered. It's just nutty. all you need is like 2 frames on an animation strip, and you basically check to see if you've got the ticket. If you've got the ticket, great. Go to the next frame. You don't have to do all this. This is too much. This is too much. Okay, I feel better now. Got that out of my system. So where it gets complicated. So yeah, it's displaying the ticket, it's displaying the count. What calls emattend? Actually, I can tell from here. Alright, so it's game script 1513. Ticket, weapons, entrance. Yeah, that script I just showed you before, that was just for the ticket. This is for the door. Like, all this. Dear. Freak me sideways. Okay. And according to our, the backtrace we just did. Is that there? That's there. We click the mouse. Mouse goes up. Mouse goes up a second time. Then it calls the trigger. Ah, another state machine based on whether or not we've played a video or a sound. That's great. We don't have anywhere near enough of these. We have too many. We have far too many of these. Okay. What I think we need to do is put a breakpoint here on this trigger thing. I think that's what's doing us bad. Where did... Okay. Actually, no. What I can do is I can step through this, and then I will step out, and then I'll be able to look inside the function. Oh, the other thing I could do is debug flag enable Wingo exec debug level 3. Now we get little, every time we change to a different function, we get a little stack trace. Okay, so the tickets are fine. You can see here on the stack that we've got tickets to Peekaboo, Lecture, Boogie Boy, and Smart Petrol. Yep. Yep, and it's figured out that we want to see Peekaboo because that's the one that's on this time. Oh. Oops. Index darg should be of type int or float, not symbol. I made a mistake. Okay, yep. It's not actually, sorry. It's, I stupidly thought it was the same thing as delete at. It's not that. It is, because there is a function called get1, and it's meant to be the delete equivalent of get1. So we need to do this. We need to, we can't cheat. We need to do it properly. We can't reuse. It's unique and special. I'll just close that. Where did my editor window go? One day I will figure out why Alt-Tab doesn't work, which leaves me scrabbling around looking for, like, there we go. Okay. So we need to make a new function. Oh, come on. Okay, so cheat, reuse this. Okay, so we can't do that. Indexd. So what we need to do is to mutate the array. It's like the way that, yeah, okay. And then it'll be list u file. And then p array, that's going to be different. Okay, so this gets the index for the first mention of this, and then it becomes that again. That's a good point. Like, what happens if there's no match? Does it crash? So if I go 6. Okay, does nothing. That makes sense. So, yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, that's the array case. Oh, right. What does get pos do? Oh, I see. Okay. That's what we should be doing. We should be calling get pos to get the... And then... basically, if index is greater than 0, try and remove at this position. I think... Oh, wait. Yeah. Cannot jump from switch statement to this case label. You sure about that? Oh. Oh, wait, because there's a scope. That'll fix it. Okay. I think this is closer to what should be going on now. Which is that if it's in an array, treat the argument to delete 1 as being the thing that you want to get rid of. And for property array, find the property and then get rid of it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Greetings! Welcome to Spud.
Okay. Everything to play for. So we're going to go in there, we're going to open up Club DEVO. We're going to open up Club DEVO. Okay. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're going to go to... Is it just that save game that it doesn't like? Yeah, it's just that save game that it doesn't like. Maybe...
Big media.
I don't know why.
Enjoy.
Don't know why. That's fine. We're not too far back. We can go to Club DEVO. Figure this out.
Club DEVO. Hour 6. Enjoy.
Hey, okay, we're 1 hour early, but that's fine. I'm not fussy. Pay the money.
Great selection. Enjoy. Your account has been debited 82 bars.
Get the ticket. And then... Oh, this is a scene. Oh, you can actually look in the crate. I didn't know that. So I'll just get kicked back to the car.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 7. Thank you. Hour 7. Enjoy.
Alright. This is it. This is the run. 100% glitchless. Leave weapons at the door. Yes, please. Oh. Well, it didn't. It no longer kind of complained that I was doing the wrong thing. So, I suppose it's technically correct now. Yeah. I'm assuming it's just down to this kind of these push and assign errors. It's not good. Huh. And we've got an anonymous script here. Don't even know what that's for. I wonder what happens if I just say no to leaving my weapons. Oh. No pass outs allowed.
Please place your ticket in the depository to the left.
God, you're pushing me. Did that. Bought a damn ticket. I feel like this is kind of a letdown. And now I kind of... Come on. Alright. Carefully. Can I get into the Spudmobile? Yes, I can.
Seconds
Okay.
to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 8. Thank you.
So let's reset the scene. Get back out here. Have one last go at trying to track down what's going on.
Hour 8. Enjoy.
No me object. Because it definitely happened. Yeah, so if I put the ticket in the slot, and I pick no, that effectively wastes your ticket. That's incredible. There's a button which is basically waste your money. But there's more of these. These, the push, and the assign. I'm guessing because it got called. Anyway. That's enough to satiate my curiosity. Let's go back. Oh, you have to click exactly on the car, otherwise you're not allowed back in.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 9. Thank you.
Enter into the car again, and then leave the car.
Hour 9. Enjoy.
Yeah, you know what I'd love to enjoy? A nice kind of night out at Club DEVO, but no. Can't get past the ticket system. You know what? Let's cheat again. So we know that it's CB the assign, which is crashing. So I think, is that in built in? No, it'll be in bytecode. It's got the lemony stink of something that I've written. So $5.94. Okay. So I'll fire this up, put the ticket in the slot. What? Oh, okay, I got it wrong. It was $5.97. Oops. Bollocks. I'll have to do that again. Oh, and it did more. That's unfortunate. Okay. Wait, what? That has the hallmarks of something that I probably shouldn't have touched. Okay. And it softlocked the game. That's fine. I'm patient. I'm very patient. We can just start it up again. Go to the club. Buy another ticket. And put the breakpoint in 3 lines earlier. Or later. One of the two. Yes, we know, we know. Yeah.
Big Media. Hour 5. Enjoy.
I'm guessing that the save game that I made at Club DEVO was after I'd kind of corrupted the stack, and therefore the save data didn't work. Could be that. Could be something else.
Club DEVO. Hour 6. Enjoy.
Okay. Deep breath. Pay the money. Get the full package.
Enjoy. Your account has been debited 82 bars.
Take the ticket. Go to the ticket machine. Save game. Because you know, gotta try. Put in. I should just leave that breakpoint in there. So was it line 597? Put the ticket in the slot. Oh wait, no, we can't do it now because it's not 7 p.m. So go up here. Eavesdrop. Oh, we may as well see what's going on here. The method that I'm looking for is not format stack, not print stack, format call stack. Oh, we could also do PG debugger. Was that what it was? Oh, just command stack. Backtrace. Okay. Okay. So this here looks like a kind of recursion. Yeah, a terrible recursion thing that the scripts in this game do, which is that they will call themselves, but with just garbage in them. Let me just pull up the script. I might be talking out of my ass, but mpause. Yeah. Okay, so calls mpause anim, which includes me, so it's an actual method on the actual object that then calls mpause on whatever the hell this is. Vars. Oh, right. And I think we do command. Yeah, it's not going to save the. Yeah, okay, it's not going to tell us what's in me, because me is. Yeah, me is the symbol closed. So it's calling this, which then returns a symbol, not a me object, and then it sends it to this. Oh, wait. Yeah. So this thing here, on mpause me. So like it's the equivalent of if you've, I don't know, using C++ or Python or something, the equivalent of being able to just say, oh, actually, instead of using self for this class method, I want to use a number or some other random trash. And what's meant to happen is that just calls to getting properties from the method are just meant to fail because there is no method. So this is just meant to be null, and that's meant to be null, and it's meant to skip over all of that. And it makes no freaking sense. So this is very suspicious. Is there another mpause? That could also be an option. There could, like, so many names in these scripts are reused across everything. Oh look, there's 500 different things called mpause, any of which could be the one. Kill me. Alright, but yeah, it's calling against a symbol, which is basically like the equivalent of like a dictionary index. It's not an object. It's not a real thing. How is that even possible, you might ask? Answer is, I haven't the foggiest idea. Okay. Trying to think of the next move. Like ideally I'd just like to add a breakpoint. I like to add a breakpoint right here. And I'd like to do that without having to restart the game, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I'll just note this down for later. Can't open cutscene door at club DEVO at hour 6. That's fine. We can press on. Yeah, okay, as expected, like all the stuff in mpause is just not happy. Not happy with its lot in life. Okay. Tell me I gotta go back to the damn car.
15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 7. Thank you. Hour 7. Enjoy.
Let's go to the door. Turn the breakpoint on. Get the ticket from the inventory. Jam it in. Right. So where are we in the scripts? We're at pause again. Okay, so it's exactly the same problem. Which means... Okay. It is literally exactly the same problem. So we can just put in a breakpoint at the right spot. Wait, disable 2.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 8. Thank you.
Yep, that's fine. I want to go back to the car.
Hour 8. Enjoy.
So go to the door, put in a lingo breakpoint this time. And it would be at that location, which I just wrote down on my notepad, which I just, yeah. Okay. Get the ticket, Put it in the slot. There we go. All right. So 1065. P curobs. So it's either P curobs or P vuobs. Okay, so we've got VW obs, which is okay, and that's a property map. So key thing, so here's the trouble, right? So we're looking at this VW obs, and it's like a mishmash of stuff. Like we have door hotspot, which is this object. We have door hotspot again. That's not right. Why do we have the same thing twice in a property array? Isn't it meant to clobber this? No. But yeah, regardless, like it alternates between being like a hotspot and an animated sprite and just symbols. Yeah, look at that. This is doubling up. This seems like a problem. Like there should only be one. There really should only be one of these. Oh, what am I doing? I want this. Make that a separate terminal. Then we can look at the script while we go. VW objs. So let's get a prop. Where's setting props? Oh, it must be this. Okay. Set vname to get. Oh no, that's just setting an object that's being taken from VW objs. Ah, right. Yeah, okay. There's add prop and there's set a prop. This command replaces the value assigned to property with the value specified in a new value in the list specified by list. When the property is not already a list, Lego adds the new property and value. Okay, that sounds like what you should be doing. Let's add prop. This command adds a property, blah, 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 blah. But for an unsorted list, the value is added to the end of the list. For a sorted list, the value is added in its proper order. Where the property already exists in the list, Linger creates a duplicate property. You can avoid duplicate properties by using set a prop. Okay. So this is in fact allowed. Oh wait, sorry. This is in fact allowed. This mess here. Still though, these two methods here are the only two places that I'm aware of where you can actually, where this thing is constructed. So one of these two must be cocking up. Which gives us another lead, however tiny. So we'll just add another breakpoint on MPRS VW object. Okay. Suppose view object has been called with the variable iList, which contains three properties, all called viewObj. Yeah, if get property at list is viewObj, then I'm guessing it takes this and then it does item 1 to get. Okay, yeah, then it gets the name and then it gets the symbol. I don't understand though. So, but like the end state of that was getting like one object which was a door hotspot, one object which was the word show. Like it didn't add up. Like where's the extra one coming from? Anyway, let's trace through and see what's going on. So I'll go through. Get prop at yep, so and I should be 1. Yes, I is 1. Okay, so we're up to here. So it's gonna push iList to the stack. It's gonna push I to the stack. It's then gonna call get at, and then yeah. So view object string is this thing, and then it's gonna go ahead and turn it into vname, venum, and that. Yep. And then we have it. We have our symbol. And finally, we're going to add it as a property. Or actually, no, sorry. We've got a string which is hashtag door_hs, and then we run it through value, which will give us a symbol. Yep. So it's the actual symbol door_hs. Just go through all this again. Okay. That is done. Okay, what the hell? So it added it twice? Is this a bug? Is this a bug? This looks like a bug. Because look. Yeah, so... VW objects will push the stack. Then we ran add prop. Then it added 2 copies. What was the method? It was add prop. Okay. That seems a bit messed up. What have we here? Okay. So if it's... It feels like we should be just doing this. Oh, one way to... Let's crack this at GDB. GDB will know what's the problem. If I can find it. Okay. Then stevity. Okay. Okay. Value as string true. So we've got yes or no as the value, and we've got prop. Oh, sorry. Transaction HS as the key. So, okay. Why is it doing this twice? this here looks wrong. Like, we're pushing it once, then we're doing all this logic, and then pushing it a second time. Like, I don't buy that. I think that's wrong. Okay. Okay.
Greetings! Welcome to Spud.
Oh wait, no. I want to use a save game. Can I go to Club D? No, the club saves are broken. Don't do that. Let's go to Big Media and then go back to the club.
Big Media. Hour 5. Enjoy. Club DEVO. Hour 6. Enjoy.
Okay. Let's get the ticket. Okay. That's a great.
Great selection. Enjoy. Your account has been debited.
Okay. Now this is the same problem as the other one, so we should be able to chuck a breakpoint on VM PRS VW obj and open the door. Yeah, okay. Yep, view objects is empty, and then if I fin. I mean, that looks better. It looks a bit better. I'm not sure if it's correct. Might be correct. Oh, I should have, yeah. Wait, where are we now? Group list. So what's group list? Oh, okay, that worked. Okay, so that part's fine. The question is if I
Testing. Alpha, beta, gamma, gamma, hutch. Testing. And so, my bilateral friends, disease is not a tragedy. Disease, rather, is an opportunity. Because...
Well, it's working. It's playing back the audio. So I guess the door wasn't actually meant to open. We're just meant to, like, eavesdrop. But that's something. So we'll just quickly check how that goes. Second time round, yep. Door item closed. Tile list. Yep, it's got some samples. That seems fine.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 7. Thank you.
The issue that we were having before with people like repeating the same bit of speech twice, I think it's caused by I think it's caused by that thing we just fixed. I think it's because when you add something to a property array or whatever, there's always 2 copies, which then means you hear it twice.
Hour 7. Enjoy.
I wonder if this means we can get into the club. I'm not optimistic. We got in! We got in the club! We got in the club! Alright. So, going forward.
Spuds and Spices, welcome to Club DEVO. As promised, we have a special holo performance by DEVO from 20 years ago in 1982.
Oh, is this a clip? Here they are. Okay. I'm just going to fade this down because I don't want to get copyright struck. Yes. Peekaboo, I can see you indeed. Okay. Oh, right. These are characters that we saw later on when we were at the retirement home. Okay.
For hour 8. Thank you.
Okay, so you get to watch DEVO, your favorite band, playing on the stage. Okay, now I want to see what the other shows are, because we have 4.
Hour 8. Enjoy.
But that's really satisfying though. So I mean, like, I guess one of the nice things about working on, I guess, Director as a whole rather than individual games is that when you fix issues like this, it has a knock-on effect, and like all sorts of other stuff gets fixed. So who knows? Who knows what other stuff is now going to start working because we fixed this bug. Leave weapons at door? Yes.
And so, even though Turkey Monkey was a genetic accident resulting from DNA fusion experiments, not dissimilar from the pulp science fiction fantasies explored 50 years ago in films such as The Fly, it provided us with the essential link to our current understanding of osteobuccal And that is this. We now know the nature of the beast, so to speak. It is not a sexually transmitted virus as universal health systems and the pilgrims would have us believe. And in fact, it is not a virus at all, but rather a species-specific genetic time bomb locked deep in the human brain's chemistry, possibly within the amygdala. It is life form's unlimited conclusion that it has awakened at this point in history as an angel of jelly, if you will, to render harmless we, the jockle homos of Earth who refuse to self-regulate, we who have become a blight to an otherwise perfect sentience in nature, we who annihilate that which sustains us and each other as well. This, then, is the lesson of Turkey Monkey, who, in its magnificently devolved state, strikes terror in human hearts merely because it is driven to live without the benefit of a movie star's good looks. Yet, in reality, Turkey Monkey offers us much more than motion picture idols, and unlike them, is harmless to boot. You may wonder why, having said all this, I would want to pursue a cure. You may say, Dr. Birdfood, why not just let it all devolve? Wouldn't that be for the best? And I would have to agree in principle at least. But I, unfortunately, am part of the species to which I speak, and therein lies the rub. I therefore cannot stand by in good conscience and watch while fellow Jocko homos cynically profit from the gelatinous misery of others. I'm sorry. My emotions cloud my otherwise empirical demeanor. Thank you. Are there any questions?
I got one. Why don't you tell everybody the truth? That your killer beast is loose in Spudland. Am I right?
Hey, somebody stop those guys. You got your spud gun? Shoot the guy with the camera. There's nothing we could do. Those pictures will finish us off in Spudland. It's back to square one now. Still, if we can find Turkey Monkey before the pilgrims lynch us, maybe Jeremy can still try the cure.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 9. Thank you.
There's a Smart Patrol person there. Okay, so that was a lot of lore dump just now, but I guess what we got from that one scene is that there is... God, how do you even unpack that? Yeah, so there's also bucomyelitis, which is the disease, or the kind of... I don't know. So the big medical company is saying that bucomyelitis is a sexually transmitted disease. It is not. It is some kind of, I don't know, trigger in the human genome, which is which is accelerated by Turkey Monkey squirting people with slime. I think that's what we got out of this. And also, they were talking about Turkey Monkey in the abstract when in fact he's flying about causing all sorts of havoc here in Spudland. Doesn't really kind of bring us any closer to knowing what we have to do. Well, I mean, okay, I think we've established now that, like, through process of elimination, that what we need to do is we need to capture Turkey Monkey. And we have the gun, which allows us to kind of put it in the net, but then it just flies off. And we've got hints that we need to get donuts to capture Turkey Monkey, because Turkey Monkey likes donuts, but that's not really a slam dunk. So, anyway, let's watch the final 2 things at Club DEVO, then we'll just, I think, wrap the stream here, because it's getting a bit late.
Hour 9. Enjoy.
Okay, go to the door, put the ticket in the door, leave the weapons. Oh. Oh no, not you. I'm gonna mute this just in case it's copyright struck. But
I'm so sorry. We have just been informed that pilgrims may be on their way to Club DEVO to close us down. They are very angry and they are very dangerous. So, to avoid a confrontation, we would ask you to leave at this time. Check the Brainwasher website for future developments. Thank you.
You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV.
So,
Place for hour 10. Thank you.
Remain in place for what? That sounded different. That sounded like we were offered something slightly different if we remain in place. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. So you didn't miss much. Boogie Boy was about to start singing, but then someone pulled the mic.
10. Enjoy.
Oh, here we go. Shit. Gun. Oop. Oops. I'm infected now.
Golden Oasis Retirement Home. Hour 11. Enjoy.
Welcome to Golden Oasis. You have managed to get stage number 1 of osteobucomyelitis. Please click on your TV monitor for instructions.
Welcome to Universal Health Systems Automated Patient Care. If you wish to purchase symptom control pills for your stage 1 affliction, click now. You are free to go. Thank you for your selection. You have 15 seconds to exit to your EV or remain in place for hour 12. Thank you.
Wait, so I was allowed to leave that time. Let's go Smart Patrol headquarters.
Smart Patrol headquarters. Hour 12.
But there's now goons everywhere. I guess it's the end of the game.
Congratulations. You have completed all 12 hours in Spudland. However, that which you have witnessed is not the story. If you'd like to try again, press return.
Ah, I see. Okay. We did actually get to the end last time because of glitching. Because, yeah, the walkthrough says that it's meant to... it tells you that if you've screwed up. Well... Okay. And we still got that massive crash at the end where it recurses into infinity. Well. I hope we all know a little bit more now about DEVO and the Smart Patrol and the whole kind of universe of lore that is apparently behind this band and that they decided to make a game out of for... I don't know. It still just kind of boggles my mind as to like how niche this is. Like, I mean, obviously kind of like a lot of effort and time and money went into this, and I mean, you can't say that it isn't like very clearly there's like full creative control is being exerted by the two members of the band who worked on this project, but it just it's very niche. It's just surprisingly inaccessible. But like, I guess kind of, like on that finishing note, like I was searching around when I was doing like the research before this stream, I was searching around looking for reviews, and I did find one positive review in The Atlantic back in 1996 for DEVO Presents Adventure of the Smart Patrol. The author writes, DEVO Presents Adventures of the Smart Patrol is not only my favorite among these titles, it's one of the best pieces of interactive multimedia I've ever seen, period. I confess that I expected it to be silly, lightweight fun. It turned out to be more like the CD-ROM equivalent of Terry Gilliam's remarkable film Brazil, a wickedly funny satire that never misses a trick and never fails to see through any pretension, including its own. I'm gonna say, settle down. Why is it so good? Mostly for old-fashioned reasons. It's wonderfully well conceived and well written. Yeah, again, I'm gonna question that. A seamless sensibility underlies every aspect of the production. The storyboarding may have been done by a committee, but that committee was the band DEVO. I think it was 2 people from DEVO. Sly ironies glow around every detail. In fact, the CD-ROM is like DEVO's songs and videos from the 1980s, some of which are on the disc and are deeper, darker, funnier, and more lastingly subversive than I remembered. Yeah. I don't know what game this person was playing, but I don't think... I mean, even like seeing past the glitches, I don't think we were playing that game. I think they might have been just imagining another game with similar... I don't know, how do they finish it off? Though I admire the titles discussed here, I had the most literary response to Adventures of the Smart Patrol, meaning that the fun of the game involved an encounter with a complex mentality that might also have expressed itself in a book. I cared about the story, partly because it was ridiculously funny, yet also real and deeply knowing. In fact, I haven't felt as literarily engaged by an interactive game since Myst, the venerable piece of magic that has been imitated countless times but never surpassed, maybe never quite equaled. Myst has remained a best-selling CD-ROM for years, not because it breaks technical barriers or appeals to low instincts, but because it is beautifully designed, springs from an original unified vision, and turns the limitation of the medium to his advantage, and so it is with Adventures of the Smart Patrol. I will concede that there are limitations to the medium, and that this game exhibits some of the... It tries to do something different. I'll give it that. It tries to do something very different compared to the vast majority of narrative-based games. Unfortunately, where it differs mostly is by just not telling... Well, assuming that you know like a whole bunch of stuff about the universe that you're in, allowing you to figure out some of it organically, but it's just, yeah, I can kind of appreciate it in a sort of a show don't, I don't know, was it do don't show don't tell? Yeah, like I appreciate them letting you trying to figure out parts of the world organically, but there's too little kind of grounding. There's no... Half the characters you're just expected to know who they are, or you just... Even just kind of like listening to like random snippets of people's, the Smart Patrol or whatever they say, it's mostly just kind of trite platitudes or, just weird word salad. It's not really kind of... I didn't really feel very literally engaged by this game. It didn't feel like there was... It felt like there was kind of a narrative. I'll give it that. There was a narrative, but like, it just... Yeah. I'm not gonna... Wasn't Tolstoy. Wasn't Proust. Wasn't... Well, sorry, not Proust. Proust is a psychiatrist. Wasn't Tolstoy. I'll give it that. Like, but nevertheless, it's fascinating. There's just something about it. Like, something about this where it's definitely just kind of got that sort of singular unit. Like the people who designed this game knew exactly what they wanted. It makes no sense. No, doesn't make a lick of sense, even if you play through it a bunch of times. But they had a vision and they stuck to it, and that I believe is, yeah. I guess like the individual merit of like fixing this particular game, that's debatable because it's not really that, didn't really leave that much of a dent in the pantheon of director games. However, so far it's proven to be like very good at kind of, bringing to the surface very kind of subtle bugs in the director support. Like that, on the stream now, we just fixed the issue with like properties, like adding twice to a list. Like a surprising number of things will work with that bug in place, as was like the weird one where -4 meant the same thing as +4. But every one of these bugs that we fix, the game gets a little bit better, or rather, like, all games get a little bit better support. So yeah, I think that's probably my fill of DEVO and Spuds, and definitely no more Boogie Boy for tonight. I'm done. That's it. You can't make me. Thank you again, everyone who is still watching. Yes, this has been fun. I'll hopefully try and stream again sooner than last time. I'll be honest, I've just been kind of like trying to get this game into like a semi-working state so I can show it off. Like before, it wouldn't have just been fun sitting around in the car going, why can't I leave the car? Which was the state that it was in until the very end of last week. But now that we've kind of pulled out a few of these roadblocks, it's coming together. I'm hoping that like once we fix a few more of these tiny bugs, it'll get to the point where the animations are real glitchy, but we'd be able to complete it. Like, we'll be able to go through the insane cooked walkthrough and finish the game from start to finish. That is the goal. So, yep, I'm going to head off, get some food. Thank you again so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.